I made it to Chicago. Yeah, man. Greetings, 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 and welcome back to Travel with Tay. Thank you so much for tuning in. I recently had the pleasure of traveling internationally again, but this time it was through United and with a connecting flight to Brussels. Check out my experience. Hey y'all, so I am sitting here in Brussels. No, I'm in Chicago. I am in the Brussels area. I guess it says United though. But I'm going to take my Brussels flight. I'm going to take my flight from Chicago to Brussels. It's all African people here, y'all, because they're all going overseas, right? So, I just got off a Chicago flight, and one of the brothers, he was from Chicago, and I was like, he's like, where's the Brussels flight? And I'm like, oh, it's right here. It was literally, we got out of C21, it was right across C20, which was good because I think I jumped up and I'm like, I gotta get out of here because I don't want to miss my connecting flight. Oh, some lady was real mad with me because I just jumped up. As soon as the ding, I jumped up and I walked to the front. But I know no one's gonna pay for my ticket, right? If something happens. Walgreens never sent the results. Then the lab had a nerve to, I took the test on the 24th. They literally put the 22nd. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I hope I don't have any issues trying to get on this plane. But I didn't. I did not. So I'm sitting here and I'm waiting to get on. I think this flight is like 8 hours. I will reach, we're gonna leave at 6, so I'll reach maybe longer than 8 hours. I'll reach Brussels at 9 a.m. and then I have a flight out of Brussels. I think it's a 4-hour layover, almost a 4-hour layover, so I will be working out. Think I'm playing? That's my food. I made some fish, some vegan mac and cheese, and some super greens. Look, what are those? My resistance bands. I couldn't carry my weights, but I got my resistance bands. I have my MyZone belt. As you can see, I already have on workout clothes. I mean, why not? I'm not gonna sit in the airport for 4 hours with nothing to do. So I'll work out for an hour, I'll eat, and then I'll finish sending this email to my lawyer. I got the whole road to myself.
Cat and a little pink bow, and if anybody's looking, oh, you got it.
Ooh. Bye-bye, Chicago. Bye-bye, Chi-Town. Love the aerial view. It reminds me of like a model town. The little houses. Belgium is not my final stop. Back on the ground again. I've been traveling since 12 o'clock on the 27th.
8,
What's today?
7, yeah.
So yeah, I left on the 27th. Oh my goodness. But look at this, yo. So we stopped in the car, dropped people off, they got their luggage, and now we leaving. I ain't never, this is like a bus. I'm not gonna video you. Well, you said don't video you. Ooh, look at my pretty brown eyes. Look at the sun.
You don't remember me, huh?
Ibrahima,
Yeah.
Nakam,
Mangi Pool.
Yancy Jama.
Mangi Jama Jubari.
I am not Mariama. Try it again.
Maimuna.
Ah!
That was a big mistake. Maimuna.
It's
Mariama.
okay. Y'all always say it's all the same anyway.
Yes, that's right.
So I found a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And where did we meet?
We met in Brussels.
In Brussels. Y'all, I've been traveling for so long, I don't even know where I'm at, where I'm going, what's going on. I do know where I'm going.
Yes.
Where am I going? Wait, hold on. Let me see. Where are you going? For them.
I like it.
Where are you going?
With Fangadem.
Fangadem. Fangadem.
Mangi dem Banjul.
Banjul. Me too. I think we only have maybe 40 minutes or something like that. But I can tell you one thing. Unless I can't fly anywhere else, through anyone else, with anyone else, then I'll fly Brussels. If not, Air France. I think they said Turkish airline. What do you say, Air Morocco? I'm gonna try something.
As well, yes.
I'm gonna try something. Cause I asked the woman for water. Oh, I can bring you 2 water. She forgot about my water. And I'm like, ma'am. She walked right past. Like, I said no. Gambian soil, baby. Sing it, Ibrahima. Welcome back to the Gambia, baby. Talk about some she ain't coming back. I'm grown. I do what I want. Do what I want. What I want when I want. Except when the US government is telling me to renew my passport. If I didn't renew my passport, I would have been stuck. I didn't want to travel on an expired passport. You can make it through places, but it's going to be a hassle, and I didn't want to do that. So I did as I was told and renewed my passport. Here's exactly how I did it. I've Googled how to renew passport, and here we are. Please feel free to familiarize yourself with these links, but I've looked at passport forms. I already have a passport. I would like to fill this out online. Yes, this is where I need to be. Renew my US passport. This brings you to the travelstate.gov website, where you can ask yourself, can you renew your US passport by mail? You're going to have to ask yourself these questions. Do you have your passport in your possession to submit with your application? Is it damaged other than normal wear and tear? Was it issued when you were age 16 or older? Was it issued within the last 15 years? And the last question is, was it issued in your current name, or you can document your name change? If you can answer yes to all of those questions, then you can renew your passport at the U.S. Post Office. To renew your passport, you will fill out Form DS-82. We'll come back to that. You'll submit your most recent U.S. passport. That will be done at the post office. You will include your name change, if applicable, your name change documents. You're going to provide a photo. You're going to provide 2 photos, 2 passport photos. Calculate fees, mail completed application, and track your application status. This process requires 2 passport photos. I personally went to Walgreens. It was $14.99 plus tax. This is the part that I found to be super convenient. It has the option to print out the PDF form, the PDF file of this form, or to use the form filler. Now, the form filler is going to prompt you to each section and what to fill out. I find that to be more convenient than me printing out the form because I could fill it out and then it's wrong and then I have to print it again. This took me to the privacy page where I had to agree that there was a $20 increase as of December 27th. So I agreed to that and clicked submit. Now it's time for me to fill out the application online. The whole packet is about 6 pages long. The first 4 pages are for your own records. One confirms that your answer is still yes to the aforementioned questions, where to mail the application, and what to submit with the application. Here is where you're going to fill out your own personal information. Once you have completed this, you're going to press next. Full disclosure, I did mine online, but for visual purposes, I wanted to show you this form. The computer is going to ask you what type of passport you're requesting, you're trying to apply for. Is it the standardized book or the large book? Are you applying for a U.S. passport card or both? Now, the U.S. passport book costs $110 US. The U.S. passport card costs $30. For both is $140. Per their website, the routine processing is about 8 to 11 weeks. However, one can pay $60 extra for expedited processing. That's about 5 to 7 weeks. I chose the expedited processing because I was on a time schedule. But little did I know that in 2 weeks, I was going to receive my passport in the mail. So if you have time, you may want to opt out of spending an extra $60 for nothing. In spite of paying an unnecessary expense, I was able to travel back to the States with peace of mind, knowing that my travel documents are in order. My return trip presented more challenges than going. So it was nice to see the SOS Children's Village sign, and I threw some Dalasi in there. It was quite a bit of Dalasi in there. But it was nice to see that before I started on my 31-hour journey back to where I reside.